Hello, it's Karl here from Bower & Co Advisory. Friday, happy Friday. I hope you're looking forward to a good weekend. I'm here today to talk about investment funds, so managed funds, index funds, how to invest in them, how to actually set them up, and what to consider. So I'm just going to say well done to a few viewers who have reached out during the week. They are self-educating and reading Scott Pape's current book, Barefoot Investor, The Only Money Guide You'll Ever Need. Quite a clever name. He dedicates a portion of his book to investments and apportioning a percentage of your income ongoing to longer-term wealth creation and so forth. So the question came up, how to actually do this. So I just wanted to say self-education and taking control of your finances is absolutely critical. We don't get taught enough in school, I don't believe we do anyway, about budgeting and the longer-term impact of things like easy access to credit, for whatever reason, flat screen TVs, whatever it might be. So the longer it takes to get on top of this stuff, the more unpleasant it can become. So, I've seen all types of clients. It doesn't matter what they do or who they are and how much success they've had. Budgeting is a big problem. So. Yeah, so getting on top of this is absolutely critical. So well done. So firstly, I recommend seeking as much information as possible so you have the right questions to ask before you invest. And a good resource for this is moneysmart.gov.au. If you haven't already seen that, it's a government website. It can be heavy reading about financial services, may cause sleep, but it's a good place to start, and it's pretty well laid out with pretty good information in it. So definitely worthwhile checking that out. So I don't want to spend too much time explaining, or any time really, explaining what a managed fund is or what an index fund is. We can cover that off at a later date. But in terms of how to set it up, so managed funds and index funds traditionally have been only accessible via a financial advisor. And they still mostly are. So you would need to seek personal advice that's based on your circumstances, your future goals, and your risk profile, which is fancy advisor speak for can you sleep at night knowing that your investment goes up and down. So basically, setting this sort of stuff up, has been I guess difficult in the past, but the barriers to entry are coming down, which is good. So DIYers are now getting access to particularly managed funds. So there's one thing I wanted to talk about today was the ASX have introduced a new service called M Fund. So if you go to asx.com.au/M Fund, you'll see some information there. I'll post these details in the comments so you don't have to remember that. But basically you can get more information and click through to M Fund service and then scroll down to brokers and distributors, and this will tell you who you can do this through. So it has a mixture of traditional sort of retail brokerages and distributors, if you want to call them that, and it also has a number of online platforms, so online trading platforms that allow you to access these managed funds yourself. So basically you can set it up, you go through an application process with that provider, similar to opening a bank account, and then you can actually link it to a transaction account and have that as your trading account as you go. So yeah, it's pretty cool stuff, and it's as I said, the barriers to entry are coming down, which is what we all need. So that's a good thing. Alternatively, as I said at the start of this, you can definitely seek advice from a financial advisor, and they'll put together a personal plan based on your circumstances, which is what we'd usually recommend, because they can be reasonably complex. So anyway, I hope this has been useful. Happy Friday, have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.